Yo bros, what's up? Welcome to my channel, and in this episode we're going to be covering the best cheap goalkeepers that you can buy in this game. But yeah, anyway, let's just get into it. First of all, we have Civila. As you can see, this guy's 16, well 17 now, but he was 16, just believe me guys. But anyway, he's got really decent goalkeeping attributes for a 16-year-old, and I think I covered him, well I have covered him in one of my cheapest player series, all positions, and yeah, and he's the first player that we're going to be starting off with. A really decent Belgian goalkeeper. As you can see, he's 6'2", 17 years old, and he's got really decent stats as previously mentioned. Next up we have Werner. This guy's, you can't get him in the first season because he's on loan from Atletico Madrid, but he plays for Boca Juniors at the moment, and as you can see, 78 diving and 74 kicking. Kicking is one of the most important stats that you needed on a goalkeeper because reflex and diving is probably the best. And he's 6'3" from Argentina, 20 years old. You know, he's quite young, and he's got a potential of 81. Next we have Dillon. This guy plays for Metz in the French league. He's 6'4" from France, 20 years old again, 72 reflex and 73 handling as a key stat. And after that we have Pryor, plays for Bordeaux again in France. There's so many French goalkeepers. He's 6 foot though. He looks about 6'4", but yeah, he's 6 foot, 21 years old, 71. Probably not the best rating at 21 years of age, but yeah, he's got decent goalkeeping attributes. As you can see, 73 diving, 74 reflex. Yeah, and he could be really nice. But he's also interestingly got 78 strength. After that we have Dragowski, the former Lech Poznan man, I think. Anyway, 74 reflex and 71 goalkeeping positioning. He's one of the best potential goalkeepers in this game as well, like around 87 potential, from Poland, 6'3". Plays for Fiorentina as a second goalkeeper to Tatarasanu, and yeah, interestingly, he's also got 62 vision as well, so he could find long balls quite easily. After that we have Timon, again a player I've covered in my other episode, 76 diving and 74 reflexes. You know about him, you can see on the screen. He's got these two interesting traits for a goalkeeper, you know, they could be really handy when you need them. 20 years old and 6'1" from Germany. Again, another goalkeeper from Germany. Like, when can they stop producing world-class goalkeepers? Well, I don't know if he's world-class in real life, but yeah. He's also got 75 jumping as well, which is another interesting stat to consider because they're going to be jumping when corners are, you know, coming down. Next up we have Ruben Blanco or Bianco, a goalkeeper with 84 potential, one of the highest potential cheap goalkeepers as well. You know, 63 reactions, 78 diving and 74 positioning as the key stats. From Spain, 6'2", and he's 21. You know, plays for Celta Vigo, and you could pick him up as well. I think he also used to play for Juventus. Oh no, or is that the centre back Blanco? I'm not sure. I think it might be the centre back. After that we have Miguel Silva. As you can see, 77 reflex, really high for a 21-year-old. He looks younger than 21, but anyways, he comes out for crosses, so you know he's going to be punching that balls like a bitch. And yeah, 74 jumping and 71 reactions, important stats to consider when buying goalkeepers. 73 is starting too bad, especially when he's got an 84 or 85 potential. And the last player we're going to be covering is Simone Scoffet, the player from FIFA 12 that had 88 potential. He plays for Udinese, as you can see, 83 reflex. Still, that's really high for a 20-year-old. From Italy, obviously 6'2". He also, like the other goalkeeper, comes out for crosses. He likes to come out as well. 71 reactions and 70 jumping. And he's the last player on this list, guys. Anyway, here you can see all the goalkeepers with their values as well. All these players under 5 million, as always, with every other players I cover in my series. And yeah guys, these are the best cheap goalkeepers that you can buy in this game, and hopefully these players actually work out for you. I haven't tried most of them, but they have the highest potential in the game, under 5 million, and you know, they're also cheap. And yeah, that's it for this video guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because I make a lot of career mode tips and, you know, all them kind of videos. And make sure to follow me on my social media, especially my Twitter, because that's, you know, I always tweet about football and stuff. And if you're interested, a follow would be nice. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and peace out guys. 6 foot isn't like massively tall, but anyway, as you can see, 75 jumping, you know, he's an aerial centre back, and he could be really decent for you. And after that we have Reece Oxford.